Inside, chaos. Students streaming out of the building, some running, many with their hands on their heads, a sea of backpacks abandoned on the ground. Emergency vehicles rushing to...
The Charlotte Mecklenburg police chief said it was a civilian-on-civilian shooting. North Carolina Governor Meade.
I'm like right here. Try to get the highway in the background, you know what I mean? Oh my god, it's so cold.
How's that?
Oh my god, it's so cold. It's so fucking cold. Fuck, I don't know what to say. Guys, I'm on top of this bridge today just to tell you to love yourself. I know it's not as easy as it sounds. I don't know. I know some people go through some really, really tough stuff and really, really hard shit. And I've encountered people recently that go through really, really, really hard things. And it's honestly insane what they have to deal with. They're making cars honk right now. It's kind of funny. Get this someone. Get this someone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right, let's go in the fucking car and talk. It's fucking cold. Oh my god.
I'm gonna keep it recording for this.
Luis stayed in the car because he was too cold. Or he didn't feel like running up the street. Huge hill.
I got shit.
Shit.
From the top of it?
I'll show you real quick. We're all sick for basketball season. This is why, coach. Because we're running on top of a fucking bridge in 27-degree weather.
Sorry, bro.
Jared only has a long sleeve on.
Woo! I don't have a shirt on.
I actually wore a jacket, man. I don't have a coat. I was wearing shorts to school.
You told me to wear a jacket.
Crazy.
I know what's on the bridge. I know either.
So it's 9:30 right now, and I came out to the country because I'm literally on the middle of a gravel road right now. Like, I could get murdered by some, like, Jason Voorhees or something. But I came out here. You know, it's hard for me to talk about this stuff because me as a person, I'm a really upbeat person. But believe me when I say I have faced, you know, hard times. I think every human at some point in their life has faced, you know, adversity or depression. I just think it's a part of life, you know what I mean? And for many people it's worse than others, you know. It's not all the same. Nothing's the same. You know, we all encounter humongous challenges throughout our life, and the hardest ones are the ones that come from yourself. Depression, depression and, mental health and adversity, it can stem from many things, relationships, your own parents, your own household, things you witnessed, the internet. Guys, depression can stem just from yourself. Guys, it's your brain that your brain controls everything that you do on a daily basis, every second of the day. And when your brain decides that, oh, I want Isaac to be sad right now, you can't do much about that. And fighting stuff like depression and, thoughts of hurting yourself, it's almost impossible to do alone, because you can't recognize what's wrong because your brain is thinking in one path. And that's why it's so important for, people who are outside of someone's shoes and they realize something, they see someone is struggling with something. It's so important for them to ask just what's wrong, and to continue to be in touch with them. I was inspired to make this video because I have very, very close friends. I have people very, very, very close to me that are struggling with depression and thoughts like this. It's not a game, you know what I mean? In humanity today, arguably the biggest challenge we face as a whole is our own mental state. Everyone's getting caught up in the world that's behind our screens, and it's creating for a lack of real lifeness, you know what I mean? And man, one thing, I sit in school all day and I wonder, I want to be able to help people who are struggling with mental health, who aren't happy. I'm all about being happy. It's easy for me to make a video and go tell everybody to be happy. It's easy for me to make this video and tell you to love yourself. But until you get into someone's shoes who's actually struggling, it's not as easy as that, guys. It's really not. Loving yourself, it takes a lot of confidence. People don't wear certain stuff to school because they lack the confidence. They think that people will think of them a different way. That's why I always say fashion is confidence. I wore short shorts to school on a 27-degree weather day. Probably not the best choice, but I wouldn't say it's really confident. I say it's pretty stupid, but hey, if it satisfies you, do it. You know what I mean? And it did satisfy me. I like to stick out, and I'm gonna do whatever I can to do so. To have problems in your head and to have to face challenges, it's so hard because you feel so alone. You know what I mean? And even though you have so many people that love you and just everything about you, it seems so hard because your brain makes you feel alone. You feel stuck and you just feel like there's no way out. But no great book, no great movie has ever been made without having some bit of tragedy in it, or some bit of struggle. And our lives can directly correlate with either a book, a movie. Guys, there's going to be patches in your life where it gets extremely, extremely hard. Whether that patch is a few days, a day, months, years, I promise you it will get better. And I always say this, you're not put on this earth to suffer. You're put on this earth to prosper, and there's no doubt about that. Whether you believe in God or not, there's something deep inside your heart that's going to help you push through all these obstacles and things you face in your life. And it's going to help you create a great story that one day you're going to be able to look back on, and you're going to be able to tell everybody, I beat this, I'm a badass. Because you are a badass, you beat something no one else ever has beat, because everyone's unique in their own way. A challenge that no one else has ever beat, because you're the only one that's ever faced a challenge your mind has presented you, because you're the only one that has your mind. If that makes sense, that's some really deep science stuff. But guys, I'm here for you. I love you. I love every single one of you. Even if you've only watched this video, I love every single one of you, because you guys are helping me, chase my dream by clicking on these videos every time I post one. And so I'm going to help you guys chase yours and be happy. So if you're facing anything, please contact me. You know, email me, DM me, Snapchat me. If you get my number somehow, text me. If you want to, comment down below. Guys, I'm willing to help anyone on this earth. I do not care who you are, what it is. I will do whatever I can. I may not be the best at helping you because I think I'm good, but like I don't think I'm very good at the same time. But you know, through past experiences and what people have told me, you know, I've learned that, you know, not everything's all happy and vibrant. There is dark times, and you got to accept those sometimes. And you know, I've learned that, and I think that's what's made me really good at being able to help people who are feeling down. So please, if you are struggling with anything, let me know, and I will do whatever I can to help you. And if you're gonna get through this, I'm gonna be right here with you. And I love you guys all, and sorry for being all emotional. It should be a funny video next time, but it's something I just wanted to get out there for the world to see, for people that I care about to see. I'm surprised I have not gotten murdered yet. This is really, really scary. Really scary. So yeah, I love you guys, and I'm gonna go home and go to bed now because it's 9:42, and this video messed up twice, so I had to like re-film it and everything. Anyways, I'm gonna go home now. I love you guys, and get through whatever you need, whatever you're fighting. I'll be right with you. Stay strong. Love yourself. Although it may be hard to find a way to, but I promise you one day you will. I love all you guys, and I'm gonna drive home safely now and not film and drive and try not to die. So I love you guys. Peace.